What is goody? What is goody? What is goody? We back with another one, man. We got the Rockets versus the Phoenix Suns tonight at home in the Toyota Center. Rockets finally breaking that ugly 6-game losing streak when we was riding high, almost on top of the world, almost on top of the Western Conference, second seed. And now all of a sudden, we the fifth seed, bro. We ain't even got what they call it. We ain't even got home court advantage no more if the playoffs started today, man. But it's all good though. It is absolutely all good. Why? Because it's all about the bounce back, man. The bounce back gonna be louder than that little skid and that little L streak we was taking. So it is all good, people. It's all good, people. It's your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter /X at AK Infinity _VVS. And it's time to rock out, man. You rocking with the Rockets Round Robin / Rockets Propaganda. What up, Meg? What's happening? What's going down? Yeah, buddy. Like I said, man, tonight, Rockets versus these Suns, a team we've matched up fairly well against over the last, mostly last year, but every time we play the Suns, I think we played them pretty well, even when we was playing silence ball for that period of time. Yeah, man, so first things first, injury report. Book and Beal are both out. Cody Martin is out. Grayson Allen is out. So their wing rotation is in trouble. What up, King? What's happening, bro? Yeah, their wing rotation is finna suffer, man. So, well, for the Rockets, Alperen Sengun is a game time decision. If it's left up to me, man. What up, Slaughter? What up, Slaughterhouse?
What's good?
What's good, man? I was just running through the injury report, man. Look like Alperen Sengun is a game time decision, man. Left up to me, he not playing until after All-Star break. Left up to me.
Agreed.
Back spasms is not something to play with. That's not something to play with, bro. Because it's one of them things where it's not like it's a bone. Bones, at least you know they'll heal at some point. Man, back spasms, you don't know if you ever had back spasms before. Man, if you don't sit down somewhere, it'll creep up on you. You'll be asleep, and it'll creep up on you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, nothing to play with, man. Ain't nothing to play with. Fred obviously still out. Cody Zeller, I don't even know if he counts. And Fred VanVleet, he's out. Update on Jabari is after All-Star break, he should be cleared for contact, and then it's a matter of conditioning after that. And I believe the same applies to Fred. But the target date that I'm seeing is February 21st for both of them. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't know how true that is. But it's just an estimate. It's just an estimate for now. Who knows? Hopefully, maybe a miraculous healing overnight, and they'll both be back in shape by tomorrow, man. Who knows? We can only hope and pray that is something that is possible, bro. But how you think we fare against the Suns tonight before we start doing the whole little rundown?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've had a few days off, a few days at home. Even if Sengun doesn't play, you know, it's the healthiest version of this team that we're going to get before the All-Star break. You know, I feel like we should get a good effort, a sharp effort from them tonight, at least defensively. And then offensively, you know, I mean, in some ways the team's been very good. In some ways, you know, they still have a lot of issues and relying on offensive rebounds, fast breaks to score. But I mean, the big key I think is do you let KD, you know, score as much as possible, or do you try to stop him and make everyone else score? I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, you put Brooks on him because Brooks seems to be able to get people off their spots better than him in. I mean, KD's not relying on crossovers and stuff to get to where he needs to go.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Brooks is the play on him, and that I think will make our defense a lot better because they don't really have a guy on the perimeter who's going to torch us. So you can allow Amin to roam. I think we'll have the defense will look more resembling how it looked with Jabari than probably most other nights.
Okay, I can see that. Another reason I'm hoping Alperen Sengun plays because I don't like that matchup with Nick Richards. That back will flare up on him. Nick Richards ain't no punk. Nick Richards ain't no punk, man. I know a lot of people don't really know much about him, but you're gonna find out. he can play. He may be a backup, but he can play. Phoenix traded for him for a reason. He an upgrade over Yusuf Nurkic. I'll tell you that.
Sengun's gonna play and start.
He's gonna play and start. I don't like it, but we'll see. I mean, I like the confidence. I like that he wants to play.
Right.
But I'm a big picture guy, bro. All that today stuff, I don't really care too much about it. I like the day-to-day, but not today. Nah, I'm not really with it. But whatever, man. Get your reps.
I hope he doesn't play tomorrow, right? I mean, he shouldn't be playing back.
Maybe that's the plan.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the plan. But I think Steve-O and Jacques should be able to hold it down for the night.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But whatever, we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Let's go ahead and get to this rundown. All right. First things first. Who's scrapping with who? Who getting into it with who?
Who's even going to play for Phoenix? I mean, huh?
No, you're not on mute no more. You good.
Who's going to play for Phoenix? I mean, there's definitely a history of people getting into it in between these two teams, but
the two dudes that be getting into it with us, they're not playing.
Exactly.
Right. So they start lineup, my assumption at least, KD, Nick Richards, Bobo, Tyus Jones, and it's probably going to be Grayson Allen hurt.
It's Royce O'Neal.
It's going to be Royce O'Neal. So who's starting at the 2? That's the question.
Royce O'Neal.
Royce is going to start at the 2?
They're going super big. Durant, Bobo, and Richards.
Oh, nah. See, this is when Amen Thompson supposed to eat. Him and Tari Eason, cookies, full court pressure, cookies all day.
Right.
I hope Tyus Jones is the – you know how Tyus Jones like to not turn the ball over? He like to do his best Fred imitation? That ain't happening tonight. That is not happening tonight. Go ahead and now let that ball to KD with Tari Eason on him. I told you what happens when you pass the ball in Tari Eason direction. You're a free safety.
Man, I mean, they have no spacing. I mean, Bobo's not really a shooter. O'Neal's
obviously
been very good. Tyus Jones just doesn't shoot a lot. And then Richards is a non-shooter. I mean,
KD he's got his hands full tonight, boy. He's gonna have to put the ball up like 25 times at least. He gonna get 25 shot attempts. He played 43 minutes in the last game. Okay, you go ahead and try that again. See how that works.
It'll be Royce O'Neal and like Brooks or something, right? That's the
probably. I don't know. I need Cam Whitmore to get him into a little scrap. I need that from Cam. He's another guy that like to play better when he gets scrapped up.
He seems to go at the big names though.
He does. That's true. KD.
KD's so reserved, but he is a tier 1 shit talker.
Yeah,
so
he is.
I can see it.
Yeah, he damn near Kobe level with it.
Yeah. So
I don't know, man. You know what I want to see, bro? I actually like if I'm Coach Udoka, maybe I'm crazy, bro, but I'm looking at Cam Whitmore. I'm be like, hey, look, you see that guy over there, that 7-foot tall monster? Yeah, go guard him all night long. Every time you in the game, that's who your assignment is. I just want to test him.
Bobo.
Well, that's true too. But not KD. I want him okay. I want to see. I'm one of them guys. I want to challenge these young dudes. Even if they fail, let's get that on tape.
And
you can grow from that.
Problem with Cam though is it's not really his on-ball defense. It's his off-ball defense.
But still, I just want to see him engaged against a top tier A1 scorer. One of the all-time great scorers that you will ever see in your life. That's what I want to see him on as a young guy. All right, this is a dude you used to watch as a kid. Let's see if you can swallow that for one night.
I mean, he seems to do better whenever, he doesn't do as well when he's in the corner trying, helping. But whenever he's switching up top with, Amin and Tari, that he does seem to be, more engaged, like you said.
He's gotten better though. He's gotten better.
Yeah, for sure.
He's definitely gotten. I've watched his improvement on off-ball defense. It's there.
He needs to learn how to contest and play both sides where you can contest and you can get back and a lot of easy layups still come his way whenever they break down on the initial pick and roll. So he's got to do a little better job at that.
And he's a gambler.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a gambler. So, but if he's doing that against a second unit, like if he's playing with the first unit against another first unit, I don't like the gambler. But the second unit, I can stomach it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna just say Cam and KD. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say Cam and KD gonna scrap tonight. I feel like it might be Royce O'Neal because Royce O'Neal he one of them too. Like he like to he got a little mouthpiece.
Whenever he was, this was a long time ago. So this
with
was
the
like
Jazz.
2016. He was like trying to find his footing in the league, and so he's from Killeen, but he was living in Houston, I guess. And I was at the the Pearland 24-hour fitness, and he was there, and he was just obviously he wasn't like going 100% or anything, but he was absolutely destroying everybody.
2016. Oh, okay, 2016. All right.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. I'm about to say because I'll be out there.
It was fun.
What's up, fellas?
What the hell?
What's up, AP?
Hey, AP, I didn't know you circular now, bro. You look so different.
Hold on. I'll show you. Hold on.
You must be at the game.
Your boy at the game right now, boy.
What's good with it, bro?
Hopefully we get that win tonight.
Yeah, bro. Just don't run on the court, bro.
Let's get it.
Don't run on the court, bro. Unless we play. Now, if we was playing the Warriors, then hey, I'm gonna have to. I'll shoot you something under the table, bro. Go get Draymond for me. But stay your ass in the chair though. Stay in the crowd, bro.
Boy, it's packing out over here.
Oh yeah, I think people coming to see KD, man. That's what that is.
Let's see who's scrapping tonight. You know what? Give me Amin and KD.
I like that too.
Gonna scrap tonight. Watch. I'm calling.
I like that. I like that. Our guys.
I ain't mad at it. Ain't mad at it one bit, man. Ain't mad at it one bit.
Yes, sir.
Now go ahead.
X Factor tonight. Give me Tari Eason and Cam Whitmore. They're gonna be the X Factor tonight.
What about for
we
Phoenix?
Need them big time off the bench tonight. So.
What about Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cam. Cam
what
for
about,
sure, X Factor.
What about for Phoenix though? You heard me? I don't think you can hear me, bro. What about for Phoenix?
For Phoenix, it's gonna be give me Grayson Allen.
He out.
Allen's gonna be their X Factor for the Suns tonight if he's playing.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
He's gonna be their X Factor for sure, or Tyus Jones, one of them two. Because one of them are gonna have to step up with D-Foot not playing tonight.
Yeah, what's his name?
I know my X Factor for the Suns.
Yeah, so KD's playing. I know D-Foot's not playing.
I feel like I know who your X Factor is already. The way you laughing, it's Bol, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's not.
A revenge game.
Oh, Ty Washington.
Ty.
I'm not even gonna be mad because I was a Ty Washington guy, bro.
Yeah, I like him.
I
like Ty.
Scores like 18.
You boy in the halftime.
Alex said Reed Shepard gonna scrap with Mason Plumlee. Oh my God, bro! Hey man, I know where you going for, Alex. And you know what? If that happens, I'll shoot you $100.
Oh my God! Reed gets in one fight in his career.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, bro!
That was funny.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious, bro. All right. So
But I
you
like the
said
Tari call. I like the Tari
okay.
call.
All right. So Tari, and you said for Phoenix,
Tari
you
and
really
Ty.
so you really gonna go with Ty?
Well, someone's got to play guard for them.
That's true. I'm going a different way. So for the Rockets, well, for us, I'm gonna say X Factor's probably gonna be I wonder. I'm curious. I think Jeff Green might get minutes. If Jeff Green plays, he's my X Factor. But if not,
he's gonna play tomorrow probably.
Okay.
Green.
If Jeff Green does not play tonight, we're gonna go with Tari. I think Tari needs a comeback game. He's kind of been struggling lately, low key, under the radar. But for Phoenix, it's Bol. It is Bol.
He's exactly the type of guy that gives us trouble.
He's going to give us trouble because Şengün is starting. Şengün may not guard Bol, or he might guard Bol. They're gonna find a way because last time I remember last season when we played Phoenix, Bol had a nice little game against us, and because he was hunting Şengün. I hate to say it like that, but I'm just telling you what it is. They're gonna test that back out. They're gonna say, all right, is your back good or not? Let's find out. Let's run you through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pick and rolls.
He could be, but they're gonna pack the paint though. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a lot harder for him to do it. They'll be able to wall him off better tonight.
They're definitely going to zone. They are going to zone, and they're not gonna. A matter of fact, I don't think they're gonna waste much time. I think they're gonna pull out their zone in the first quarter. Wouldn't shock me one bit.
Okay.
Wouldn't shock me. That's the way to play the Rockets. Just goes on. It's the craziest thing.
I mean, also great call on Tari. He's like our plus minus darling, right?
Oh yeah.
He's not been positive in 6 games. 6 straight.
I know what I'm saying. Tari is an energy guy, and if he doesn't have energy, he's not a guy. You know what I mean? And he's been struggling since coming back from injury. I just think he's kind of hit a wall with conditioning. I think the injury kind of screwed him up a little bit. But I think for the whole team, All-Star break is going to be just the best refresher ever because all these dudes got dead legs. All of them got dead legs, man. Oh, and I might not find another way to throw this in there, but I'm going to just throw it in there again right now. Jabari Smith Jr. is going to start when he comes back. Find somebody to argue with, but it's happening. Trust me on that.
He's going to start over Brooks, I think.
I don't know who he's starting over, but he's starting. I don't care what nobody talk about. All that noise, and I've been saying
we'll have to break it down. We'll have to break it down in an episode. I have some agreements and I have some disagreements, and I feel like he's going to get a little boost here from everyone being refreshed again whenever he comes back. But I'm not saying he's not important, but
he's clearly important. He's more important than any of us realize.
He's got some circumstances working in his favor.
Sure, it's the circumstances. Before them circumstances, the team looked a lot different, and it's not because when we was winning, people turned a blind eye to a lot of stuff that was going wrong because we were winning. That didn't mean nothing was wrong. That didn't mean anything was wrong. All that means is we're overcoming. That don't mean we're better off. The two things they're not the same. But hey, we can get into that. We'll get into that one of these days, man. Before Jabari come back, we gotta get into it. We'll get that on record.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get another sample size of some good Jabari play, and then we're gonna compare.
So I haven't done a video this week because with the All-Star break coming up, I was gonna do like I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do it, but first of all, I'm having surgery tomorrow, so I'll be out for a couple days, but I'm gonna try to do like some graphs so we can like see the progression of like what's been happening over the lifetime that I've been doing this. And I'll do maybe an extended video discussing that.
Make sure you put some Jabari markers in there with Jabari.
Yeah,
Jabari.
Some BJ and AJ, right?
Oh my God, dog! What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? June Senog says Jalen playing with leg and knee contusion, still playing almost 2 years, 6 months straight without missing any game, even with injury. He played with a tough guy on the team, Mr. Iron Man of Houston. Yeah, that's right. I give him credit for that. Honestly, I get guys wanting to play through injuries and whatnot. I do. But again, big picture, what are we doing? Big picture is what if that hurts the team in the big picture because maybe you worsen whatever should have been rested over that time period. What if your play because you're playing hindered is hurting the team? It is. But what if that's
the Boast talked about it in the latest podcast that he had that, maybe if the team was more healthy that he'd be more willing to take a day or two off.
I can understand. Okay. Well, when you say it like that, just having the mindset, like a lot of these guys, some of these guys are like real for real competitors. I think Jalen is one of those guys. Like they don't like to take days off. They don't like to lose. They don't want to let their team down. Yeah. So I can understand that, but still, in my mind, I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe, but then again, back in the day, these dudes play. Man, it was dudes playing with torn ACLs out there, man, still hooping with less medical attention, like less medical technology. These dudes was playing through all kind of crap. But man, I don't know, man. I guess there's pros and cons, but I just don't like the fact that dudes out there playing a contact sport unhealthy and you going 100 miles per hour while unhealthy, then you make things worse. Now everybody got to pay for it. But
I will say this, it's kind of backwards, but it may actually be, it could also be better for him because he's had to play without his speed. And that is going to help him because he needs to learn to do that.
He needs to add craft to his game.
Right.
You got to add some craft. His touch around the rim has gotten a lot better especially from his rookie season. My God.
Yeah.
Touch on it, but he's got to work on a little bit more of that finesse game, a little bit more craft with his handle too. He needs to learn a little bit more tricks to how not to get the ball stripped from you when you go into the paint. I get it, he's a little skinny kid, but he's put on some weight and strength. He's got to hold that ball either tighter or closer to his body. Like, I forgot who it was that used to go in there like a running back.
Yeah, exactly. They did that.
Yeah, I forgot who it was that used to do that. Yeah. But maybe he needs to incorporate a little bit of that until he can add some more hand strength. I don't know. But
it's hard to do, though, because when you start covering the ball like that, then it's a little easier for you to get knocked off balance because you don't have your arms out. But also, it's harder to get the ball into the place that you want it to go because you got both hands on the ball, right? It's like an extra movement you got to do. So I mean, it definitely takes time to learn something like that. But it also seems like Jalen he likes to learn something like 100%, and then he'll incorporate something else.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've noticed that. It's really weird.
I have. He's incorporated the Smitty a lot more this season, and it's really
right.
working.
Yeah, so that little hesitation, like he's worked on that, and now he's got that down. Or before it was like the pocket pass, right? It's like all he did was pocket passes, and so now he's got that down. Now he's like, he still needs to learn the skip, but he's doing different things now.
Yeah, I think he likes to. He still does predetermined things a lot, not as much as he used to, but he still does predetermined things. He's just better at the things that he's predetermined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said before, it's like he's got to make the pass the defense doesn't want him to make, not the pass that they want him to make.
Right.
But it's easy to make that pass that they want him to make because it's so open. But
but he's got
it doesn't bend the defense because they're expecting it.
Once he learns, and I think he does have the ability. It's not like Jalen ain't got the ability to learn anything. He clearly does. It's once he learns how to use his mind against his opponents. All right. Now we have a superstar.
Well, I think he's like some things he just takes to heart. I think coach will oh, don't turn the ball over. And while he starts turning the ball over because he does sometimes he does stupid stuff, but it's not he rarely turns the ball over when they're in a set play and they're going through the action. Usually all the turnovers happen off of freelance or fast breaks or stuff like that. But guys like Tari and Amin and Cam, they just kind of like do it, and they just like do it without regard to, they just like don't care if they're going to get
they
yelled
don't think
at.
about
And
making
sometimes
a
you
mistake.
need some of that,
Yeah. Jalen, you could tell he out there thinking about making a mistake. You could tell.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all good, man. He just turned 23. Happy birthday to that fool. Now your year 23, your Jordan year. All right, now let's start to put it all together, man. You're gonna have a chance in the playoffs this year. So,
yep.
But anyway, rest of this damn rundown of this game. Matchups to watch. What you got, man? What's a couple of matchups that you want to see, and what do you think is gonna be key to this game?
Well, I mean, I think how they attack KD is going to determine the success of this game. I think whether that's Brooks on DB and then he gets no help and they just lock onto everyone else, or they try to really pack the paint and make KD beat him with a bunch of jumpers and just don't let anyone else score. I don't know which way they're going to do it. To me, I think that they'll trust Brooks and they'll just make KD score 45 points as opposed to getting other people going. But that's just how I think they'll approach it. What do you think?
If I'm Udoka, I want KD to be a playmaker because I don't trust nobody else to score.
Okay. You take the opposite approach.
Yeah, I take the opposite approach. I know we're not a team that likes to double and trap a lot unless somebody gets hot. But KD is a born scorer. You don't want him to be comfortable with that.
Right. Especially at the end, if it's close and you've allowed him to score 45 points.
Yeah, he's already in
in a rhythm, and it's going to be tough to stop.
But obviously we do switch a lot, so he's going to see a bunch of different bodies. So it's not like he's going to get a steady dose of one guy. So I guess with certain matchups, you're probably going to want to force him in certain directions and maybe trap him. Like if he's baseline, if he's trying to post up, if he's trying, like when it goes to the block, maybe if he's going to go to the block, he's probably going to go on the block against somebody like Jalen. If Jalen's on a possession,
they're going to have to double Jalen.
Yeah, that's when I can see a double coming. But where is that double going to come from? You have options because, I mean, you can double off of whoever you want, pretty much.
I mean, it's got to be off of an outside guy because I trust KD to make the pass into Richards for the oop or for an easy layup. Like I don't think Şengün's going to be the one doubling, so you're going to force Tyus Jones and whoever they have out there to shoot the ball well, Royce O'Neal, because they're not great at attacking closeouts either. So that's not a bad strategy. It's exhausting though to chase people like that all game.
It is. I don't think they're going to do it all game, though. I think they're going to mix it in spurts because, to do that all game, you're asking a little bit too much. But yeah, I think.
I would say that Şengün versus Richards on defense is an interesting matchup, but I don't know who the Suns have that's really. I mean, they should be going underneath Tyus Jones, on these screens. So therefore, the lob should be a lot less prevalent.
I don't know about going under on Tyus Jones. He's a shooter, bro.
Yeah, but he's not looking to shoot.
Scorer. He's not looking to. So I would like to force him to be a scorer.
Right. He's uncomfortable doing that.
Exactly. So maybe, then again, to go under the screens, I think is going to force him to do that, like to look for his shot more. So
yes.
Maybe. Okay, I see. I see where you're going. That makes sense.
Like if he's not going to be like Reed Shepherd, like I'm here bombing. He's looking to make the pass or whatever. I mean, the Suns are really going to slow this game down, I would think. I would think this is going to be a possession game.
Yeah, that plays in our favor.
I agree.
Like, go ahead.
Until the fourth quarter, but yeah.
Well, if we got a big enough lead, all right, cool. I'll feel fine.
The thing about it, I think that works both ways, is that if you make KD score a bunch, then, they have to get to the fourth. He's going to be tired by the time he gets to the fourth because it's tough to score a lot all game have the workload that he's going to have. But on the other hand, like you said, he'll get in rhythm, and then if it's a close game, that's going to be tough. But on the other hand, if you allow the other guys score and they get into rhythm, and then whenever fourth quarter closing time comes and you're tentative to double and stuff because other guys have started hitting shots, that can be problematic too. But I still think you got to make those other guys hit shots.
I mean, it's the same thing that the teams do with us. They try to make everybody but a man. I said a man. Everybody but Jalen and Şengün score. Now, sometimes it works against us. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't think Phoenix even has the infrastructure to pivot right now because their three big score. Well, two of their big three scorers are out. So I don't think they have the infrastructure to be able to pivot out of whatever the hell game plan they're coming in this game with. I don't think they have it. But then again, that's not to underestimate them. That's just so I think we're just gonna have to check their oil, pretty much. Check their oil, see what you can get away with, and keep doing it until they play you out of whatever your game plan is. That's what I do. Obviously, you want to mix it up every now and again so they don't get too comfortable.
And I think Jalen versus Royce O'Neal is an interesting matchup in the sense that Phoenix has all this length, and with the starting lineup, right? They're very big. And how Jalen's going to attack that, is he just going to rely on jump shooting? Is he going to get to the basket? It'll be interesting to see what he does with it.
He probably ends up being more of a playmaker this game because big fella's back. So I could see him maybe taking a little bit. Well, then again, that big front line is going to really mess with Şengün in the paint, boy. Ooh,
100%. Yep, that's you.
This is not going to be as easy as a game.
I kind of agree with you.
It's going to be a defensive battle this game. Yeah. It's going to be more of a defensive game.
I think the bench is going to have to win.
Yeah.
The bench has got to beat their bench. Handedly.
Hell, their bench is starting.
Right, exactly. That's why our bench has to beat their third string. I mean, Cam and
if they can't do that, then we have bigger problems.
Cam, Adams, Reed need to be all positive this game.
Is Tari shouldn't be.
Like 15,
I don't think Tari's starting this game, is he?
He's starting.
Tari's okay. I just don't know how many minutes he gets this game either, though. I don't know how many minutes.
Well, he's not playing tomorrow, so he'll probably play 25 or 30.
All right. Quick keys to the game, man. What you got?
Turnovers, both sides.
Right.
We got to force turnovers. We got to convert those into layups, and we got to not allow them to get easy baskets. We got to set our defense, and I mean, I really think this game is going to test the infrastructure of the two-man game of Jalen and Şengün. If they're successful, then I think we can win by a good amount. And if they're not going to win those matchups, then I think it's going to be a tough, very slow game. So
they don't even go to that two-man game enough. To me, I think that's the biggest problem with the offense. They don't have any reliable sets. Forget having a reliable player to go to. They don't even have a reliable set. Forget having a reliable play to go to. They don't have a reliable set to go to. Like, what are we doing?
The best play that they have, that they run all the time, or like once a game, is after a timeout, they'll get the big man on at the elbow, and they'll have Jalen or Cam fake going to get the ball and hit him with the back door on the empty corner. It's like, outside of that, they don't run a lot of plays.
And that
they run very few horns, no Spain pick and rolls. I mean, it's crazy, the lack of creativity.
Yeah, that triangle that they do that little Jalen backdoor cut play from, they could do a lot more out of that too, man. It's just they just don't. They don't. I don't get it. I don't even want to. I will rant all day long. Like, just I don't even want to get on that. It's just so frustrating. But yeah.
That could be the second part of the episode. We'll fight about Jabari, and then we'll talk about the offense.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm gonna say rebounding. That's gonna be a big one because with them big bodies over there.
Yes, good call.
Rebounding is gonna be a big deal. And if we're shooting a bunch of jump shots from the outside, you're playing their game. You're doing what they want you to do and not what you want to do. We want to get to the paint. We're not a jump shooting team like that, especially with two of our best shooters out. We really got to get in the paint. And if we're letting them win that, I'm not saying you got to go and take a bunch of layups, but you have to have some paint touches.
Yeah.
You got to at least force them to move their feet.
You got to make these big guys get on the perimeter and guard, and the best way to do that is to beat your guy, so you force them to move.
Here's a problem. One of them, either Richards, KD, or Bobo is going to be guarding Amen Thompson. So what does that mean? So do you?
Who's Tyus going to guard? So Tyus is on.
Tyus probably going to be on. They're probably going to throw him on, try to hide him on Dylan. And honestly, that ain't a bad strategy because you want Dylan to start feeling himself and start hijacking plays.
But the thing is, I think I would put someone else on Dylan, like you said, to where you just had, where you're off of him the whole time, and you let him shoot 20 times, right? I mean, that's what I would do if I was the opposing team.
But if you got,
I put like Bobo on him, so that he's helping inside.
But they're gonna have Bobo on Amen Thompson. That's what I think. They're probably gonna have Bobo on Amen Thompson. Either him or KD.
I think that's a mistake. I think Amen can take him to the basket.
You could probably take him there, but how's the end of the date gonna look?
I got faith. I got faith in Amen.
I like him as much as I like Amen Thompson. There's limits to length, bro. Like, and Bobo got some long. Bobo's arms are longer than most people's legs.
Yeah,
think about that.
Definitely longer than my legs. Definitely longer than my legs.
So, if he wants to take Bobo to the rim, which he's probably going to end up taking Bobo to the rim because Bobo don't be moving his feet like you think he would. Bobo still would block your shot, though.
But he's like the weakest link in terms of their perimeter defense. And so I think I would want him on the least threatening guy. That's just me. He's the most likely to get beat.
I think they're okay giving up twos than threes. That's just what I think. Matter of fact, let me see if I can even. I don't know if I can even back that up with any.
I wonder if they'll go under, like if they'll go under Jalen screens and stuff. Then
we'll see. That's yeah. Interesting. But yeah, I think as far as keys, that my biggest key is rebound. Everything else, I can live with everything else. I'll live with everything else. Real quick, halftime, final scores, and player of the game. Who you got?
I'll go. Rockets will be up 52-43 at half. We will win 101-97, and the player of the game will be Şengün.
Woo! That's tough, man. I'm gonna say that'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'm gonna go halftime score like 48-46 Rockets. Man. Final score 199. 199.
You want to do a post-game show?
No, I don't have time, bro. I don't know how I've been doing all of these pre-games, bro.
I don't know, man. I
don't have time, dog. I don't sleep, bro. I don't know if you noticed. You go look at my timeline. A lot of times I'm like at 1, 2 a.m. tweeting like a bug, dog. Because I be up.
Me too. When I'm feeding my 9-month-old.
There you go.
Prime time.
Yeah, then I'll be up early. Sometimes I'll be up early, or I'll just wake up late. Like, it just, man, my schedule's all over the place. But let me see, man. Player of the game, though. My goodness, this probably don't make no sense with all what I was saying. But Amen Thompson, it don't make any sense after all I just talked.
doesn't make any sense. Well, I understand if he's going to play great defense on KD, then that does make sense. But
there's that. But
Amen's not going to do shit, but I'm going to make him the player of the game.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't make sense half the time. I be over here talking and running my mouth, bro. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I would just go at random and just say Amen Thompson. bro. I'm like going on like 3 hours of sleep, bro. I ain't got no gas in the tank, dog.
You
I ain't
limping
got
into
no.
All-Star break too.
I'm living in the All-Star break big time, boy. Even in the 2 days we had off, I barely tweeted anything, bro. Like I'm gassed.
I know you were gone.
I was gone, bro. I wasn't in the group chat, nothing, bro. Like I'm busy, bro. I got stuff I'm working on, dog. Like it's adult life, ain't what they said it was.
They all lied. They lied.
Oh, they lied to us our whole life, bro. Hey, real quick on the adult life thing. There's a whole generation of kids growing up right now that ain't never gonna know what a pension is, bro.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Ooh,
Makes divorces a little easier, I guess.
King said, AK, it's your job to make sense. Just saying things is my job. Hey, man, listen, I'm trying to take a demotion, bro. This role
We
is
all
too
gotta
much.
switch roles. We gotta pick each other up from time to time. That's how a team works.
Please, man.
You gotta
please.
step up, King. Just like, I gotta step up and be the one that, makes sense.
Yeah, please, bro.
Mr.
'Cause I don't
Positive
know.
over here.
Exactly. We switching roles for real. Yeah, man. Look like this game for the tip off, man. I'm gonna be back at halftime. I hope.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I'll be back at halftime, and we'll discuss what we see, where we went wrong, and finish off predictions from there, man. Appreciate everybody for sticking with us. Let's get to this game. Let's get this dub. We are out.